Live.
Good morning. Welcome to Galactica.
Ha. Woo!
Wild times.
Ah.
Yeah. The safe shift.
Yes, the safe word.
The safe word.
Safe word is meatloaf.
Meatloaf, Jesus.
I would do anything for love.
Well, I seem to
But I
post
won't
a
do that.
very controversial video yesterday and started off with some beautiful conversations, debates, and all kinds of different evidence supporting both sides of the conversation. And then it got crazy and some people were attacked and shit went down. So I lovingly deleted the post and told people that on my page I choose to have conversations, debates, all of that, but it needs to be done in a way that that is kind, that we aren't trying to convince anyone of anything, that we aren't trying to poke bears. Poking a bear, I think you get what that means, but there's no point because it's only going to turn out into a battle. And between me and a bear, most likely the bear would win. But between two bears, it gets crazy. And yeah, it's very interesting because this morning the comments have been really beautiful and very supportive, and still evidence is showing up supporting both sides, and it's really hard to discern what is truth and what isn't, you know, in this day and age. At least for me, I don't have a news source that I readily go to and trust to be 100% factual 100% of the time. And I think some of you do, and that's fantastic. I would love to hear your sources because we're always interested in gaining knowledge, especially if there's any possible way that this pandemic and politics cannot be connected, which is so hard because in every way right now it is. And that's unfortunate because the pandemic is a worldwide thing. It's affecting everyone. And the politics in the United States are actually also affecting many, many, many people and many countries outside of our own. So we are so grateful to be here sharing yoga with you so that you can really ground in, boost your energy, and have a place of sanity and safety within all of this. Just to stir it up a bit, I'm going to pull from the Osho deck today.
Don't stir it up.
Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen. But before I do that, I'm going to share this on my Facebook page.
Yes, and we just want to thank you again for tuning in and being here with us. Our commitment, not always the easiest thing to do, but to show up 6 days a week, live stream, a little yoga shift movement, breath work. And like we've said from the beginning, we're doing this just as much for us as we are doing it for you guys. So we're really all benefiting from this. You know, like I like having my days open and free. It's amazing. I feel really blessed. I actually, every day in my meditation, I have gratitude for that specifically, that I don't have to go to a job or I don't have to sit in front of a computer for 5 to 8 hours. We really get to do whatever it is that we want. And you know, the fact that we choose to do this and show up and share with you is kind of blows my mind sometimes too. And you can see through, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. And you can see through our video archives, we've been doing this consistently since the beginning of quarantine. Literally, we got back from Oregon in the beginning of March.
Yeah, we decided on our drive back. We were like, what can we do to give back? Yoga,
because that's what we do to get
Breath
back
work.
anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, we're doing our best. We ask that you do your best. Be kind, spread love, spread compassion.
Be kind. That's a huge thing.
Yeah, if you're ever in a situation with somebody, try to step out of your own perspective and try to step into their perspective for just a moment and see if that softens anything. Because oftentimes when people lash out or say hurt and mean things, it generally comes from a place of them being hurt themselves.
Yes.
And them feeling like they've been wronged somehow by somebody. And
Definitely.
so for the most part, usually when somebody says something hurtful, you don't have to take it personally. In fact, you should not take it personally.
No.
No, you should look at, oh man, this person's probably really hurt from something, and you don't have to judge them about it. But
No.
just understand that when people are feeling good and they're happy and they're confident with themselves and their, self-worth is high, they're not putting other people down. But if they're not feeling confident, they have low self-esteem, they're feeling uneasy, ungrounded, it's so easy to take what they're feeling inside and just blast it out into the earth, to
Yes.
the universe, to anyone, anything, whether it's animals or trees or plants or humans. So these people that are lashing out actually need more love, believe it or not.
True. However, I just want to say that
No, I'm right.
you are right, for sure, but it is not our job to fix anyone, to
Oh,
heal
yeah,
anyone,
no,
to convince
no,
anyone of
that's
anything.
not what I'm saying at
And
all.
I know you're not.
Yeah.
And so if they're blasting you on your page, on social media, or in person, or whatever, this is also a beautiful time to keep your circle sacred and to cleanse out any really toxic energy that is trying to force you into thinking in a way that does not feel right to you. We all have a choice to do our research, our beliefs are our own, and some of them are fucking straight up wacky. I know some of mine are, but you know what? That's okay. And so, I had to block someone yesterday who actually got really angry because Siri and I weren't screaming to all of you to wear masks every day. And we actually talk about masks quite often, and that when we are in public situations, we do wear masks when we're around people. We haven't been around people though, and we do go on walks every day in our neighborhood. Most people walk without a mask. Actually, it's about 70-30. Some people do walk with a mask, and some beautiful families that have young children will have their mask around their neck, and when they feel like they're getting too close, they pull it up. But if we see someone 20 to 30 feet away in our neighborhood, the flow is walk to the other side of the street. Also, wave, say hi, have communication, make eye contact. And I love that, because I love getting fresh air. I love smelling flowers. I love being able to breathe and feel comfortable, and I do. And as I posted yesterday on my Instagram feed, where is the focus on health and wellness in mind, body, and spirit? Where is that focus? Why aren't people screaming about that? I'd rather much more, I would feel much better talking about that, because I believe in this time of this pandemic, it is very important to strengthen our immune systems, to strengthen our bodies, to actually work out the lungs, which are a muscle. Like, we need to do this.
Yeah.
That's my thought and belief. So.
But that's actually scientifically proven that if you work on yourself, physical, mental, emotional, maybe there's no science about the spiritual yet, you will be healthier and happier.
There is. Our dear friend, becoming supernatural.
Yeah, Dr. Joe Dispenza.
Yes.
Yeah, so, really it's like, we can talk about masks and vaccines and the virus and this and that, and it gets so polarized, but where are the discussions and where are people talking about be healthy, stop eating shit food, stop polluting your head and mind with shit social media or just shit media in general?
Woo! Look at this
I
man.
said it. Yeah. You know, like everything you put in your body, everything you consume has an effect. Whether it's what you eat, what you breathe, the water you drink, the
people
food
you surround yourself with.
Yes, the things you read, the things you consume. We are consumers. That doesn't just mean things we eat or buy. It's like things we read too. There's equally as much junk food for the mind as there is for the body.
Uh-oh.
We have to be aware of this, people. So we said this yesterday in our Vision Quest card, but take some time away from your device. Like
Yes.
literally. Like if you find yourself just in any pausing moments, you're going straight to your phone to check your feed and check your comments and who has liked this and that, maybe do that a little bit less. I'm not telling you to do anything, but just be aware of that addiction, thank you, of just first thing, sit down, have a moment of silence, and bam, we go straight to our phone or straight to the news or straight to something. Try to space out the time in between that you do that. I'm not saying don't check the news. I'm not saying don't go on Facebook. I'm on Facebook a lot. However, I read things with a grain of salt, and I definitely do not post anything charged that can create a spark.
Partner does.
Yeah,
but I
Kamala
actually,
does like
that
to
was
stir
the first
spot.
time, and I was not trying, all I was doing was presenting something to our community and asking for their input. That's it. And it was a beautiful conversation at first, and then people started attacking each other, and I chose to delete the entire thread, which got to 250 comments within about 3 hours. So I learned a big lesson once again, and I love learning lessons. And I posted another. Before I deleted it, I posted the reasoning to why I deleted it. I will not stand for people attacking women on my thread, on my page, or in general. And I actually won't stand for anyone attacking anyone on my page. If you want to attack people, do it somewhere else. Boom.
Don't attack people, please. It's not
Yeah.
healthy.
How about people just stop being assholes to their fellow sisters and brothers and Mother Earth? That would be a great start for humanity as a whole. No shit. That would be the perfect start for humanity. And guess what? It's starting right here, right now. We are the micro, moving out into the macro, and I love you guys, and that's why.
Easier said than done. We can't control anyone else or anything else but ourselves, our reactions. We can't control life, but we can really work on how we react and act to life. So that is what this practice is all about, empowering you to be the best person possible. We're going to get shifted. We're not going to go too long today. Just a few exercises, some breath work, some sound bath, and we are going to get shifted. Woo!
Yes, and the card that jumped out of the deck, once again, we've got this one before, is isolation.
Oh, snowy.
So, I'm going to read that in just a moment. Let me just find where it is really quick so I can open the page before we get started. Oh, and this is the Osho deck, just to keep it wild up in here. Okay? It smells like incense. Jeez. Okay, so, whew. Let's go ahead. I know you've already found the most comfortable spot in your home, your sanctuary. So sit up nice and tall, gently pull the flesh out from underneath your thighs, sink your booty down, close your eyes. Let's take a slow, deep inhale through the nose. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Slow exhale all the way out. Imagine this breath grounding you, bringing you into your center. Good. Inhale. Roll the eyes up and in, holding for 3, 2, 1. Slow exhale. Calming energy already. Inhale through the nose, nice and deep. grateful for as you exhale, bringing it into your body. Starting to feel that connection first with yourself and with others, with this beautiful earth. Now powerful inhale through the nose. Hold at the top, squeeze navel, squeeze root lock. Sip in more breath through the mouth. Think about your intention for today's journey, letting it swell within you. And whenever you're ready, powerfully exhale the breath through a small round mouth. Hold empty, turn your palms up. And in this emptiness, I really want you to see and feel what you are grateful for in this moment. Let it fill the emptiness. Deep inhale. Sigh it out, shake it out. Make a little noise. Shake it off. Good. Now inhale, reach up, stretch. Woo! Exhale, let your palms touch and slowly bring them down to the center of the chest. And here we breathe. Savoring each breath as it enters our body, and with every exhale we ask that anything seen or unseen in mind, body, or spirit that is no longer serving us is leaving with love. How can we be authentic? How can we be vulnerable? How can we be kind? As you breathe, just pondering long, deep breaths. Micro Galactica. I love you, Mike. All right, isolation. Slow, deep breaths here. In our society, men in particular have been taught not to cry, to put a brave face on things when they get hurt and not show that they are in pain. But women can fall into this trap too. And all of us at one time or another might feel that the only way to survive is to close off our feelings and emotions so we can't be hurt again. If our pain is particularly deep, we might even try to hide it from ourselves. This can make us frozen, rigid, because deep down we know that one small break in the ice will free the hurt to start circulating through us again. The rainbow-colored tears on this person's face hold the key to breaking out of this isolation. The tears, and only the tears, have the power to melt the ice. It's okay to cry, and there is no reason to feel ashamed of your tears. Crying helps us let go of pain, allows us to be gentle with ourselves, and finally helps us to heal. Ooh, ah-ho. We are miserable because we are too much in the self. What does that mean? When I say we are too much in the self, and what exactly happens when we are too much in the self? Either you can be in existence or you can be in the self. Both are not possible together. To be in the self means to be apart, to be separate. To be in the self means to become an island. To be the self means to draw a boundary line around you. To be in the self means to make a distinction between this I am and that I am not. The definition, the boundary between the I and not I, is what the self is. The self isolates and it makes you frozen. You are no longer flowing. If you are flowing, the self cannot exist. Hence, people have become almost like ice cubes. They don't have any warmth. They don't have any love. Love is warmth, and they are afraid of love. If warmth comes to them, they will start melting, and the boundaries will disappear. In love, the boundaries disappear. In joy, also, the boundaries disappear because joy is not cold. And I don't think that means powerful boundaries, boundaries that we all need to have in our lives. It just means having these boundaries up around us that are so damn rigid and frozen that we can't see anything else other than what it is that we are feeling and experiencing. And sometimes that happens. And that's a hard place to be. allowing flow, allowing love is so important right now. And I think that's kind of what Siri was touching on earlier before I was like, well, you can block those people. And, you know, sometimes that's needed, for sure. But if you can show love or kindness in some way, this is the time to do that. What a beautiful card. Thank you, Osho.
Beautiful. All right, guys, let's get into this shift. Thank you again for joining us. Finding a comfortable spot where you can sit up nice and tall, your home, your office, your room, outdoors, wherever you're practicing. If you haven't done so, try to amplify the audio so that way you can really hear our voices, all of these sounds. And then come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Let your eyes close. Take your hands, rub them together, create some heat, some friction. And then hands in prayer position, thumbs touch into the center of the chest. And we breathe now together, slow and smooth. Letting the breath fill the lungs, expanding the diaphragm, the navel, the belly, the bottom of the rib cage. And as you exhale, gently squeezing all the breath out, lengthening those exhales, holding empty right at the bottom, and continue breathing just like this. I would like you to take a moment to first set an intention for your practice. And this is a way that you'd like to move today, something you'd like to work on, maybe calling in something into your life. Ask a question. What would it be like to have perfect flexibility? What would it be like to be healthy in mind, body, and spirit? What would it be like to have infinite prosperity? Ask the question to the universe and let the universe answer it for you. And then take a moment, let the chin fold into the chest. Turning inward, we first and foremost honor ourselves because it all starts with us. And we are the first step to creating a better life for us, for everyone around us, and for the greater good, this entire planet Earth. So honor yourself right now. Now we honor this planet, everything on this planet, the good, the bad, the evil, the ugly, the beautiful, the sane, the insane. Honor this divine balance, duality. And then extending gratitude to our teachers, our mentors, the four bringers of these teachings and technologies so we may be able to practice today in this moment. Good. Send it out now. And then deeply inhale, sit tall. Hold the breath full at the top, squeeze navel, root lock, and exhale. Release the hands, and we're going to start here in this nice seated position doing a little alternate nostril breathing, good for balancing the left and right hemisphere of the brain, bringing the body back into a state of synergy, balance. So take the right hand, bring it up to the nose. With the thumb of the right hand, cover the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Hold at the top briefly. Now use the pinky of that right hand, cover the left and open the right, and exhale. Come all the way to the bottom of the breath, hold. And then through that same right nostril, inhale. And this is where we switch. Hold at the top, right thumb over right nostril, open the left, exhale. Squeeze navel, squeeze diaphragm. And then inhale through the left. Hold briefly at the top, switch sides, cover left, open right, and exhale through the right. And we repeat, we continue just like this. So the same side that you just exhaled out of, you're also going to inhale through. So inhale now again through the right. Hold briefly at the top, then alternate. So cover left, cover right, open left, and exhale. Pausing at the bottom. And then inhale through the left, cover left, open right, exhale. So now I'd like to see if you can control this breath even more by slowing it down. Let's see if you can inhale up to the count of 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pause at the top for 3, 2, 1. Alternate and then exhale. Count of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the same side. Count 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top. 3, 2. Get ready to switch. And then exhale. Count of 8, 7, 6. Really slow it down. Control that breath. And doing breath work like this is really the key to unlocking our body's full potential, its full wisdom, its full energy. You've got it. There we go. Just one more minute like this. Keep it up. Keep going. Really, every breath is a moment for gratitude for this air, for this life, for your heart, for your body. One of the most amazing, complex, advanced systems in our galaxy, the human body. That's it, just 30 seconds. Can you slow it down even a little more? Beautiful. And let these last 2 breaths be the slowest you've taken so far here today. Really test yourself, see how slow and smooth and controlled you can make these breaths. All right, let this one be the last exhale. Really extend it, lengthen it. See if you can get it all the way out to 10 seconds. And then hold right at the bottom, release the hands. And take a deep inhale through both nostrils. Expand the diaphragm. Fill up the lungs. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Small round mouth. Powerfully exhale. And again, squeeze navel. Squeeze diaphragm. Empty the lungs. Release. Beautiful. Now, we're going to come rolling over the legs into a tabletop position here on our mats. Spread those fingers wide, knees underneath the hips, and we're going to do cat-cow to get the spine activated, moving. So, keeping the hands, shoulders, arms, legs totally firm. We're going to inhale, tilt the chin up to the sky, arch the lower back, point the tailbone up to the sky. And then exhale, round in the opposite direction. Tuck the chin, tuck the hips. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. And go. Good. Let your eyes be closed. Let your breath be smooth in and out through the nose. Synchronizing the movement. Inhale, tilt chin up. Exhale, round. We've been experimenting with doing longer exhales, if you haven't noticed. So if you would like, I invite you to do this. Inhale up, exhale down, and while you're still exhaling, do one more. And then inhale back up. So we inhale up, exhale down, keep that breath at the bottom, do one more round. And then inhale up. But do whatever feels best for you. If you want to do one breath per movement, you can do that. Or if you want to lengthen these exhales and do another round while you're still exhaling, you can do that too. And notice how doing that second round while you're in the exhale is actually easier. It's wild. But we're building up the CO2 in the body, and the CO2 is vital to help transport the oxygen. It's a vasodilator. It opens up the cells so our body can really receive that oxygen. Good. Now we got 1 minute. We're going to really kick it up. Good. Take it up one more notch. 4th gear. Good. Just 35 seconds. Inhale, tilt the chin up. Hold breath, squeeze navel, squeeze, root lock, roll the eyes up and in. And exhale. Curve the spine in the opposite direction. Hold empty, pump the navel. Deep inhale. And with the breath held in, rotate the hips in one direction 3 times. Go in the opposite direction 3 times. And then come back to center. And we're going to inhale, step the feet forward into a forward fold here on our mats. Nowhere to go, but be right here. So just hang out in this forward fold. Let the whole upper body hang loose. Let the spine decompress. Let the body gently sway left and right. Feel the weight of the body shifting in the soles of the feet. Left, inner edge, outer edge, forward into the toes, back into the heels. And see if as we're moving, you can still utilize that slow, long breath. Lengthening the inhales, extending the exhales. Good. Now, look down at your feet. Your feet are parallel to each other. And we're going to inhale, roll the spine up. Press the feet down. Oh, take it really slow when the head and neck comes up because it's easy to get lightheaded here. Sometimes I do. But once you're standing, feel those feet sending roots down into the earth. Now, inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up to the sky, stretch, lengthen. Exhale, take it slow, begin to fold forward, stretch, reach, lengthen. Hands come down to the earth. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, roll spine, roll body up. Sweep the arms up. Hands come up above the head, slight back bend. Connect the palms, exhale, hands float down, center of the body. Hand all the way down to the sides, and we repeat, inhale, sweep up, reach up, lengthen, slight back bend. Exhale, fold, tuck the navel in, reach. Imagine your fingers are carefully painting down a wall in front of you. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll spine up. Sweep arms, reach up, connect palms. Exhale, hands float down to the center and the sides of the body. We're going to do one of my favorite exercises. So important. This is such a fundamental, foundational exercise for the whole body, the core. I love these squats. They work the glutes, they work the quads, they even work the navel and the hips. So, feet are just a little bit wider than hips distance, but you want them both pointing directly forward. So not out, not in, straight forward. And we're going to do this. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, push the hips back, lower down, all the way till the legs are parallel. And inhale up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, smooth. Keep going. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And good. Remember, if you want, you can do this. Inhale up. Exhale down. Do one more with the breath at the bottom. And then inhale up. Exhale down. Do one more with the breath at the bottom. That's just an alternative that you can do, a variation. And go. 30 seconds. Good. Get those legs fired up. Do not shy away from feeling the burn, from getting your body moving. Your heart, your cardiovascular system, the lungs will all thank you. Your legs. Good. 20 seconds. Keep it up. That's it. Last 10. You're doing it. Keep it up. Go. And for these last 5, I want you to pulse at the bottom. So lower down, bounce. 1, 2, and up. Down, pulse, and up. Down, pulse, and up. 2, down, pulse, Up, 1, all the way up. And exhale. Whew. Feel that breath going. Feel that heart going. Now, we stand still. Let the knees bend slightly. Let the hips gently tuck up and in. Take 5 slow, deep breaths. Focus on lengthening the exhale. In and out through the nose. Like 4 feet wide, like a nice big triangle base. Inhale, clasp the hands behind the back, arch the spine up, look up, and then exhale, fold forward. Keep those hands clasped together. Keep the shoulder blades squeezing together. Hands come up high above the head. Now breathe long and deep. Imagine the crown of your head is reaching down towards the earth. If you like, shift the hips a little to the right and a little to the left. Get into that lower back, those hips. And then release the hands. Walk them over to the right foot, right knee. Bring the nose towards the leg and 3 deep breaths. Go to the opposite leg, reach towards the ankle, the foot, the shin, the calf, whatever you can reach towards. Nose in the direction of the knee. 3 deep breaths. Come back to center. Inhale, roll the spine up. And we're going to bounce it up and down. Bounce, 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 bounce. Little bounces, 1 inch off the ground. Let the body be loose. Bouncing is so good for the body. It gets rid of any of those dying cells that aren't causing any good in your body anymore. So just bounce, shake, make some noise. Hands above the head. Go, 10 seconds. Shake, shake, get nice and loose. Woo! And then come back down. Hands standing tall. A few more deep breaths. And just notice how doing those little movements gets the whole body activated, feeling alive. Good. Inhale. Step the feet together. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold, reach, lengthen. Whew. Hands come down to the earth. Step the feet forward, step the feet back. Hands come forward. Top of a push-up. We're going to do 5 push-ups. So inhale up. Exhale, count to 3. Lower down. 1, 2, 3. Inhale up. Exhale, count to 4. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale up. Exhale, count 5. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Count to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. Inhale up. Feel that burn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come all the way down. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Hands by the sides. Turn the head to your side. And just breathe. Just be, just breathe. Feel your body relaxing. Slow the breath down. Every time you feel out of breath, bring the breath to the nose, lengthen the exhales, and notice by breath number 3, your whole body should be coming back into a beautiful, balanced space. So slow it down. Slow it down even more. Extend those, lengthen those exhales. And we're almost done, you guys. We're going to do a nice little spine opening stretch. So flip over, turn around onto your back. And this one, we're going to kick the legs up and over the head into plow position. One of my favorite exercises for decompressing the spine. Hands are by your sides. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, knees come up into the chest and then kick the legs over the head, feet towards the earth.
And then take a moment and wiggle the body. Wiggle those shoulders a little closer together. Woo. And immediately in this position, lengthen the breath. Wiggle a little bit left to right. Your hands, they can either be on the earth to the lower back, or you can reach up and try to grab those toes as well. Great job. Now walk the feet 6 inches to the right and notice how this shifts the stretch through the upper back, the upper left side of your back. Good. Now hands come to the lower spine. Press them flat to the hips. Elbows come together, and on an inhale, bring those feet up to the sky to shoulder stand. Again, wiggle a little bit through the shoulders, the elbows. Raise those feet high off the ground. 3 deep breaths. Let the legs stretch open wide, bring them down, coming into a nice big V, a straddle. And then just helicopter the hips and legs back and forward, left and right. Really inverted here, getting a nice deep stretch through the legs, the hips. And any variations you'd like to do, give yourself the gift right now of getting those in. And then let the knees come down to the ears. Reach up, grab the feet, the ankles, and then slowly lower down. We come into a reverse forward fold. Try to get the spine totally flat down. And keep those legs straight. Nice stretch through the hips, the lower back, the backs of the legs. Happy baby, knees by the sides of the ribs, feet facing up. Gently rock left and right. Good. Now, bring the knees together. Wrap the arms around the legs. Bring the nose up into the knees. Lift the head off the ground. Begin breath of fire. You want your spine to be curved, shoulders, hips, head off the ground. A breath of fire, rhythmic breathing in and out through the nose. If you're new to the breath, open the mouth, stick out the tongue, and begin to pant just like a dog. Pump the navel as you do this, and then close the mouth. Transfer the breath to the nose. Good, that's breath of fire. Rhythmic breathing in and out through the nose. Go! 30 seconds. That's it, 15. Three, two, one, inhale. Hold, squeeze navel, root lock, squeeze, and exhale, release. Let the legs come all the way out onto the mat. Let the arms float out by the sides. And just take some slow, deep breaths. Stay here on your back as we prepare and get ready for the Wim Hof breath.
Yeah. And you are already prepared because you are laying down on your back, ready to get shift-faced. So we're going to be doing 40 to 50 powerful breaths in and out through the mouth. The in-breath is as deep as you can take it, and the exhale is soft. It's about a third of that inhale. We will count for you. All you have to do is breathe and give yourself your all. Jump on in when you're ready. It sounds like this. Every breath done with intention and purpose as you bring it into your body to heal, to shift, to build immunity, to bring your body into an alkaline state where dis-ease cannot live. You are healing, my friends. Halfway there, the second half. Can we go even deeper? Maybe placing a word on top of every single breath. And choose wisely. What is it that you are wanting to call into your life right here, right now? And 10 more. Within this last 10, let's imagine that we are breathing for the world. We are breathing for all those suffering, for those who have been oppressed, for those who have been abused, for those who may not have a voice or they are struggling to breathe. Breathe for them. 3, 2, 1. Now deep inhale. Hold that breath. Squeeze root lock, anus, sex organs, navel. Sipping more breath. Squeeze the body. Now exhale all of it out, out, out like a wave, and hold this breath out and begin to relax your body. And if you can, scan the body. Notice every single point where you may be holding tension and consciously relaxing that part of your body. As you lay here on the floor, on your couch, start to feel the connection with this body, this miracle, this temple that is yours. What are you choosing to feed yourself today by way of food, communication, technology? What are you putting in? Choose good fuel. You're going to test yourself. You're going to hold this breath out as long as you can. You're safe. And just know that whenever you need to, you can draw in that powerful deep inhale, but test yourself. Hold the breath out as long as you can. You got this. When you take that big inhale, imagine you are fueling your body, filling it up with every single thing that makes you feel alive. Bring it in deep and hold that breath in. Hold that breath in, and again, relax. Or if you've been playing with this breath for a while, move it into an area that needs attention right now. Let's sip in more breath through the mouth. Holding this. You might surprise yourself. You might be able to hold it for 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe even over a minute longer than you thought. You are doing so well. Thank you. We are going to jump into that one more time. But if you're still holding the breath in, stay there. You can join us when you're done. There is no rush. You might surprise yourself. down on your couch and just follow along. This breath will shift you in a very short amount of time. So, powerful inhale, soft exhale, in and out through the mouth. It's rhythmic, it sounds like this. And this time you're breathing even deeper. You are breathing with intention. You are breathing with purpose. You are fueling and filling your body up with what you choose, with health, with compassion, with empathy, benevolence, with kindness, with courage, with resilience, with health, with prosperity, with community, with creativity. You are doing it. Breathe. Good job, yogis. Breathing even deeper for the second half. Get it. Every breath, a gift of life. Every breath, revitalization to your body, to your mind. You are giving yourself a gift, and this will last throughout the day. This is sustainable medicine right here, right now. Let's do 20 more. Let's take this powerful little group right here that's practicing, this micro group, and send this energy out into the macro, out to everyone who needs it. Let's breathe for them, breathing in health, breathing in immunity, breathing in compassion and kindness and empathy, breathing in good communication. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale. Holding the breath, squeezing the body, every single cell, every muscle, every fiber of your being, sipping more breath. And exhale all of it out, 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 out like a wave. And here we hold and we relax completely. Hold the breath out. Feel the connection with your body. I trust my body. I trust my breath. I trust my soul path. I trust my intuition. I trust my beloveds. I trust this earth. Holding this breath out. You practice all that you do to give back to the world. It is seen. Know that. And all we have left to do today is be bathed in sound. So get as comfy as you can. See if you can relax 5 to 10% deeper. Together we draw in the deepest inhale. And we hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. Open the mouth. Relax. When you live resentment-free in the present, you give your future self the best chance to achieve every dream your past self had. Just one more time. When you live resentment-free in the present, you give your future self the best chance to achieve every dream your past self had. The Poetry Bandit. Letting that sink in. Feeling it in your body. And wiggling your fingers and your toes. Rolling your wrists and your ankles. And stretching your arms up and over your head. You are alive. Today you choose how you're going to live your life. Rub the hands together, maybe even rub your feet together as you think about what you're going to do with this beautiful day. And pull your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins or knees and give yourself a huge hug. You did it. Thank you. If it feels good, tell yourself, I love you. You can either roll to the right or left and push yourself up into a comfortable seated position on your mat, or you can start to rock up and down, building some momentum until you rock yourself up into a comfortable seated position on your mat with your eyes closed. And here we are, right where we started, sitting nice and tall. Rub the palms, fingers, knuckles, creating some warmth and friction. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. Ah. As you sit here, notice how you feel. Notice the shifts in your body, your mind, your spirit. And be grateful for that. You are a gift. You are here for a very strong and powerful purpose. Know that. Ask every day that your soul purpose, your soul path is revealed to you. And walk it like a warrior. Bow your chin to your chest and take a minute to thank yourself for showing up even when it's challenging, to give back to yourself. Thank your body for its health and ability to heal. What a miracle. Reflecting on your journey, which is what made you who you are. Be grateful for all of you. Send yourself a deep prayer of love and reverence. We bow to this great earth, Mama Gaia, Pachamama. For her bounty is what keeps us alive and allows us to thrive. So thank you for sharing all you have with us. Thank you for your elements that support us daily on our journey. We are sorry that we have taken and taken and taken from you. And with our heads bowed, we make a pact to be the example, to be the protectors of this planet, and to give back to you, Mama Gaia. Send the earth some love. And last, thank you to our teachers, our mentors, our guides, all those who have come before us, all those who have passed down wisdom, teachings, technologies, so that we may be able to pay it forward and share with you. Sending out some love to those who came before us, to those who are our guides and teachers. We are so grateful. Sat Nam.
Sat Nam.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Aho.
Aho.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Whew.
Thank you, yogis, for joining us for Yoga Galactica, Micro Galactica. Love you all so, so, so much. We hope that you are shift-faced and feeling good, and you're able to go out and just be kinder to yourself, to others, to feed your body well with every single thing that you are putting into it, and to really be the light, be the lighthouse. It is an honor and a gift to share these teachings and technologies with you. We're so grateful that you join us day after day. It makes quarantine so much brighter. These classes are our gift to you. However, if you would love to donate and give back, we appreciate that, and you're more than welcome to. It is not required. It is appreciated. You can PayPal us, yogagalactica@gmail.com, or you can send Venmo @yogagalactica. You can pay this forward by sharing it on your page or in a group. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Go out today and slay. Thank you, Elena. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Gretchen, Amy, Lena, Elena. I hope I didn't miss any of you, but you know we love you. Thank you. Siri, anything you want to add?
Love you guys. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.